What is up, YouTube? Bunny Films here with a brand new video, and we are back in Farming and Friends, and today we have some fun content planned because there was a secret update to this game where they basically added a few new buildings, and then they also added a new code. There were also modifications made to, I believe, if we look here, I believe there were changes made to this trailer here where my cursor is, and it can now hold 3 cows. But we don't have that trailer because it costs Robux and I'm broke, so sad face. But we are going to check out all of the new buildings right now. But before we do so, if you do want to play this game, a link to it will be in the description below, and you can use code BUNNYFILMS. The B and the F do have to be capitalized, but you can get yourself some extra cash. But we're going to go ahead, we're going to go over the new buildings, we're going to try it out, see what vehicles fit in them, because I think some of them are garages, and then we're going to go ahead and share the new code. So, close the chat, hold on, there's a fan. Let's say hi first, and then close the chat because there's scammers in there. But if we look under buildings, you press the build tool on your farm, and as you can see, there are a few new buildings. First off, you have the Craftsman Pavilion, and then you have the Craftsman Garage. We're going to check those out in just a moment, but there are a few other buildings. You have the large garage. This was added a few updates back, and it's pretty massive, but I don't own one just because it does take up quite a bit of space. But we can go ahead, and it is nighttime, so it might be a bit difficult to see. But here we have, oh, look at this. We have a nice garage, and I think this should be able to fit large vehicles, or at least level 5 vehicles, which is awesome. And we're also going to go ahead and check out this garage, and oh my goodness, look how fancy this is. We're going to take a quick look at this, and this is quite humongous. I wonder, we're going to place this down. We have to clear out a bit of space first. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to go into sell mode, and we're going to run over to our little parking area and go sell. So we can now go ahead and begin removing this little area. Right now it's just a bunch of tiles, and I have the chat closed just because it seems as if the scammers are out on full force. I don't know, but there's a whole bunch of those scammers promoting stuff in the chat, and I don't want anyone to follow those links, so we have the chat closed. I bet you all know what I'm talking about, but let's go ahead and make sure we have all of the tiles selected. Okay, and then we click again and sell it for about, oh, whoops. They changed the yes and the no, so I'm always going to be pressing no because it's like a muscle reflex. But we're going to go ahead and we have to move all of our equipment out of the way just so we can actually fit this building. So let's go ahead and do that really quickly, and then we can go ahead and place it down. And with the equipment all out of the way, we can go ahead and begin testing out some of these buildings. So the first one we have is the Craftsman Pavilion, which is 20,000 coins, pretty cheap, and I'm probably going to be placing down a lot of these because I do love the outdoor storage, just because it does look a bit nicer. But we're going to go ahead, and we have to get out of the hitbox, and it's a bit difficult when people are following us. I'm checking in on the chat every now and then when I pause the recording. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put this. I might have to get rid of these lamps really quickly because they are sort of colliding. So let's get rid of these. Oh, whoops. One at a time. There we go. Let's get rid of these street lights and buy this pavilion for 20,000. I think you can basically understand from this point of view what it looks like. But it's a pretty nice garage. 20,000 coins once again. But it is awesome looking. I really like it because previously there was the, if we look under, I believe, outdoor, there was this shed, not that, let's see, it's over here somewhere, I don't know, oh yeah, drive-in shelter. So this is great if you have like a lower level set of vehicles or equipment, but you can't park a level 5 tractor beneath it, because like, the roof literally goes through it, and that's not my tractor, by the way, but that just goes to show how that does not fit in there. But we can go ahead and we can take our combine and see, or our harvester, whatever you want to call it, and see if this fits. And I think it should. It looks like a perfect fit. Oh, okay. Gotta learn how to drive first. Come on. Yeah, it's a perfect fit. That's awesome. You can park your vehicles under here, and I like that. I really do like that. It's cool looking. So now that we purchased that, we can go ahead and check out the next building, which is go under buildings, Craftsman Garage, which is 3 times the price, coming in at 60,000 coins. And compared to the large garage, it is actually the same price. So it might actually have the same capacity, it might not, but I do love the style of it because it doesn't just look like a plain warehouse, whereas the other warehouse does. So we can go ahead, and I would put it there, but someone has their vehicles there, and I'm not going to really bother with that at the moment. But we can put this here for now, move it later. But here we have this garage, 60,000 coins, and as you can see, it has 3 garage doors. We can go ahead and check out the new little UI prompts. That was something added to Roblox recently. It was in beta testing for quite some time, but now I believe all games can have it, and it does look pretty cool with how sleek the design is. But inside of here, we have a very nice design. A bit difficult to see because the ceiling is rather dark. But you do have plenty of space. I believe it is going to be smaller than the large warehouse. But again, it does come with that additional style because it does have the nice roof. And then there's actually a loft up there. I wonder if we could probably get up there. Let's go ahead and test out the doors really quickly. They all work. Lovely. So, now that we have all of the garages, we can go over the new code which was added to the game. And I do want to give a shout out to, oh goodness, hold on. So I can't figure out who told me what the code is, but it was either Lord Sticks, who aka the Cabbage Man, or it was Mojave Tortoise. So either one of them, thank you. But if you actually go up here, actually up here, there we go, and you can enter a code here. So keep in mind, right now we have $4.8 million or coins, and if we enter the code Gullible, like this, not with the W, use code. Hold on. Okay, never mind. So it's not an actual code. I'm gullible. I mean, for me, I thought it was an actual code. I haven't tried it because I do want to save it for videos, but it turns out that is not an actual code. I guess I'm just gullible. Sad face, sad face. But it was Suraf who put that in there. He was like, "Buddy, try this new code," but it's gullible, and I fell for it. So, face plant. And I mean, that happened. So well, let's go ahead collect our eggs really quickly. I don't even know how many we have. We have to sell these eventually. Are they? I don't know where the eggs went, but I opened them up. I don't know, but there's just eggs everywhere. We'll have to sell them sometime later. But now we're going to go ahead and we're going to test our vehicles and see what can fit under there and see if we can get up to that little loft. It'd be cool if we could place furniture up there, maybe if there was like a ladder or something. But we can use our level 5 tractor, which is humongous, to get up to that little area and check it out. So now let's go ahead and moment of truth, and it fits in. Lovely. Okay, so what we can do now is we can park this about right here and hop out, and then somehow try to get on top of it, and then hop up onto this loft. Oh, there is a ladder. Oh, look at, it's just so dark in here, I can't see it, but there is a ladder. I don't even think YouTube could see it. I don't know, it might just be on my monitors, but there is a ladder on this little post here that does go up to this loft. And that's so awesome. You can like hide up here. I can hide up here from fans because no one can see the ladder, but we can like hop along the roof. Pretty awesome stuff. And we're going to see if we can place some furniture up here. I don't think so, but always worth a shot. Try things out. And oh, ooh, that looks promising. Oh wait, hold on. Let's hop back up here again. I fell off. But I would like to see, I don't know, it's a bit difficult with all this dark lighting. I can't really see anything. I don't even know where this furniture is. But I'm gonna... It's like floating over... Is it... Hold on. Okay. Modern desk. Let's try this. So, it's... down there. Place it. Okay, I don't think you can place furniture over here. Yeah, it's not giving me the ability to, which is a bit sad. But, let's hop out of this window. It's too cramped. Okay, so it's sad that that doesn't work. Let's go ahead and... Oh goodness, I'm running over all my fans. That's just like the new norm on this channel. But let's go ahead, park this over here like so. Let's do a little turnaround. And I like this because it looks quite nice. I'm probably still going to get rid of it though and go for only the shed. My tractor's stuck. I mean, I don't like enclosed buildings just because it's so difficult. Like, if you have something parked in the back and you can't reach it. That's why I like these buildings here. So, I'm going to get rid of this later on. But still, quite a nice building. And if you do prefer that sort of thing, you can definitely go for it. Also, in the last video, I know it's been quite a bit of time since my last Farming and Friends video, we went ahead and I'm going to share this with you all just in case you didn't see it, but they added new trees to the game. There's now pine and I believe birch, and this is the birch tree here, and then I believe this is pine or pine or spruce or something. I don't exactly remember what, but we found out that this tree here is great for making money. Though, I mean, you make more money selling this than potatoes, but potatoes are so much easier to harvest. I think the grow times are quite similar, but it really does come down to preference whether you want to grow birch trees or potatoes. Personally, I'm still going to be doing potatoes because it's so much easier to harvest, but I'm still going to go ahead and I'm going to have a little tree farm just in case I need some logs. But I will be planting some cocoa later on with this strip here, just so I can make some more chocolate milk. But speaking of chocolate milk, we have some cows to milk. So, our chocolate milk facility has what? Oh, we can actually make a jug, maybe even more. Oh, we could, yeah. Okay, let's herd our cows really quickly. We now have 5. I'm probably gonna go get some more later on. But let's go ahead, click all 5, and I do have to read the chat. There's 40 messages in there. I'm just waiting for me to pause the recording so I don't like show any of those. How are you hungry? You're literally... He was abducted by aliens. I can't milk him because he's hungry. Let's release him. Because if you do milk him, then, well, you get like spoiled milk, or not spoiled, but I think sour milk, yeah. So we can go ahead and release all the cows now that we have their milk, and now there's one in the... Oh, there was one in the mud. And we now have 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 jugs of milk, which should make 2 jugs of chocolate milk. Cool stuff. So, where's this cow? Where's this I think this is the hungry cow. Let's move him into here, and then we can see if he's already been milked or not, because I wasn't really keeping track. And now that we have all of the cow's milk, we have so many jugs of milk, but I'm not going to load them into the truck just because it will take a bit of time, and I don't want to waste anyone's time with that. But speaking of codes, I believe I've done a video on all the codes, and there's now new code. It's like Seniac. I don't know what it is, but maybe it's just Seniac. But check out that video. It works for 2021, all the new codes that are currently in the game. So check that out. Also, don't forget to use code Bunny Films for that extra cash. It gives you like a percentage, so it's not a set amount. So you can make either hundreds or thousands or hundreds of thousands, depending on how much money you have. So now that we have that out of the way, we're going to go ahead, sell hammer, whack, whack. This sells for 12,000. Oh, goodness. 12,000, which is, I think, a fifth. 12, 24, 36, 48, 60. Yeah, it's a fifth of the original price, which was $60,000. So yes, we did lose quite a bit of money, but still, nice design. It was worth checking out at least, because now we know that it's a cool building. So now you know. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to get down more of these little pavilions. On the downside, these aren't officially garages. So that means you can't respawn your vehicles in them. You have to actually have a real garage to do that. So it might always be worth it to keep like a small garage on hand, especially if you accidentally do lose any vehicles. And it's a bit interesting why this building's floating. Didn't realize that until just now. I'm gonna put that there. Oh goodness, why is this floating? See, now I can't park my vehicles in here. Oh goodness. That one works. This one doesn't necessarily. Huh. I wonder why. Let's try out another garage or another pavilion. They're all floating. Huh, it's about like level with my head. I don't know if that's the problem or something, but I'm not going to bother with placing any more floating buildings. They're all floating. Oh goodness, what did I do? I did something. Let's look in the developer. There's nothing in here. I don't know. It's a bit strange. So, anywho, I do owe a shout out to all of my Discord server boosters and channel members, because that's one of their perks. If you want to boost the server, link in the description below. But a big shout out to Naga Films, the ISS, One Mangry Gamer YT, Surf, Officer 108, Six Picks, Extra Focus, Aussie Patriot, Big Lock Stad, Billy Bob, El Monkey, Finbar, Frederick Munster, Elsay, None Rules, Reed, Russell, Surf, Stir90, Tom, and WSL Play. So thank you everyone here for boosting. Anywho, this is it for today's video. Now it's a bit short, but I don't really have much time on hand. I just want to get a video out. Future videos for this week, it is just going to follow the schedule. So tomorrow's going to be another Farming and Friends video, and so on and so forth. But that's it, everyone. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!